wind that we have right now, not good for the firefighters who are battling a fire that's burning in the Livermore-Tracy area.
Yeah, it's called the Corral Fire, and earlier this morning, CAL FIRE had told us in their update at 7 that it had grown to 16,000 acres. They've since revised that. They say actually the number's closer to 14,000 acres burned so far.
All right, well, that's better news. KRON 4's Will Tran is at the command post in Tracy with the latest.
It is still gusty today. They don't expect the winds to completely peter out, but it's a lot better than what they saw on Saturday. So they hope to make a lot of progress today before the next round. And yes, they expect a lot of fires to happen, of course, as we are starting to enter fire season. You can see a lot of the fire trucks have left this area. Let me show you video from a little bit earlier this morning. They came down from the ridge lines. Approximately 400 firefighters are being thrown at the fire that actually started on Saturday afternoon. They did not make a lot of progress on Saturday because it was so windy. Gusts up to 60 miles per hour that they only had 15% containment from Saturday going into Sunday. But Sunday they made a lot of progress on the fire. Now let me show you video of the fire. It burned along the ridge line, started at around Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They attacked it from the ground as well as from the air. Today, we are talking 75% contained. Contained does not mean out. Contained means basically putting a line around the fire so it does not spread. As far as the cause of the fire, that's still under investigation. But they do know they hope to take advantage of these good conditions. And hopefully that will lead to full containment over the next couple of days.
Today is really just more of the same, trying to get this fire wrapped up as quickly as possible. We call it contained and controlled, and then be ready for what's coming, because as you guys all know, I'm sure we have a heat wave coming up in midweek, and the grass is already cured around the Bay Area.
Evacuations have been lifted?
Evacuations were downgraded. So they were orders in these neighborhoods, but then they got downgraded to warnings, which means that the people can still go home. We've deemed it safe, but they still need to be prepared at a moment's notice.
They did a control burn on Friday as far as the firefighters. They don't believe they caused the fire, claiming that when they left this area, the fire was completely out. You just heard evacuation orders have been downgraded, which means they're back inside their homes, but by all means have your suitcase ready to go just in case the fire jumps from one ridge line to another ridge line, forcing them to once again evacuate. Back to you.
Gosh, and you could hear the wind in Will's mic.
And for that reason and the temperatures, we've got all burn permits now suspended in a handful of counties. So they include Alameda, Contra Costa, Santa Clara, and western San Joaquin, along with Stanislaus counties. No burning allowed there. CAL FIRE saying that obviously with the temperatures the way they are, no burning of landscapes, branches, leaves, anything like that. You can still do campfires. That hasn't been canceled just yet, but that could also happen, so stay tuned.
And there were some house fires, too, in San Jose. In fact, 6 buildings in all caught fire over the weekend.
Yeah, 2 homes destroyed. KRON 4's Jack Mulmud has the story.
Dozens of fire crews out on Quimby Street in Eastside San Jose Sunday evening.
I never seen this happen in my neighborhood.
Ethan Johnson, one of many neighbors who first saw the massive fire take over the homes on Sandpoint Road.
When I came out of the house and I saw like a bunch of smoke in the air, and then I started to hear like fireworks going off. It sounded like fireworks, like explosions.
Firefighters showed up around 4:30. They say it started in the garage and quickly spread to 3 other houses. 2 of those won't be livable again.
There was a lot of wind when the fire broke out.
Fire captain for San Jose, Thomas Lowe, says for such a large fire, his team responded fast. Thankfully, no one was injured.
When you get a lot of equipment coming to a complex and dynamic and rapidly changing scene like this one, I think the challenge is the travel distance for some of the crews that are farther away.
But, you know, it could have been more tragic than what it was.
But neighbors like Bismarck Torres say this could have been real bad, real quick. He lives next door and says he ran into one of the burning homes to save a woman.
Well, she was looking for things, and I think she just wanted to get whatever she could. But I told her there was a lot of smoke, so, you know, you need to go out. And so I brought her outside, and she sat her down in one of the chairs outside.
He says the home was full of smoke, but instinct just took over.
I just want to make sure people are okay, get people out. You know, you just never know who's inside. And if I'm able to do something, then I'm going to do it. But, you know, the most important thing is that they got out safe.
And that is a good thing. And that was KRON 4's Jack Mulmud reporting.